Allow me to play devil's advocate for a second.
He wants smoke, I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole meal. Ooh, we going up on a Tuesday. What's going on, guys? I got Headkrack. I got Claudia, Jordan. What's happening in y'all's world tonight?
What's up? How y'all good?
Yeah, chilling. Like the weather was treacherous today. I went outside this morning to take the kids to the bus stop, and it was like warm. And then as the day progressed, it got cold. And that's how George Washington died.
Yeah.
Well, I won't rub it in, but it was just like 80-something degrees. So I was outside on my like nice little 3-4 mile walk. It was beautiful. It was very gorgeous. Oh, I look a mess. I can't wear lashes because I had an allergic reaction to the glue, so my eyes look crazy today.
Oh,
So,
no.
yeah, my eyes
no
look all
one would have
puffy.
even noticed.
So I'm trying to do like no makeup on my eyes today. So sorry, everybody.
Yeah, it's fine.
Still fine, Claudia.
Cannot be a home run.
I mean, listen, men don't have these. We don't run into these issues. Like, I've never put something on my face and had an allergic reaction to it.
It happens all the time. And when you get older, you start getting allergic to everything. So like the stuff that you can use before, like I've used lashes for years, but all of a sudden, allergic reaction makes your eyelids welt up and it hurts. Fun times.
Yeah, I used to always like ponder in my brain, like, like the more you're allergic to things as you get older, like, does that mean you closer to death? You know what I mean? Like, oh man, things that used to not kill me all of a sudden, like, are like now having a weird effect on me. So I remember the first time, like, shellfish betrayed me after years of eating all of the shellfish and the garnish that would come on the plate at Red Lobster. I'm like, oh man, I'm down to 8 lives out of my 9.
I would be devastated if I couldn't eat seafood anymore. I really would.
That shellfish rebellion got you. All right. Well, speaking of rebellion, I don't really have a segue there.
Oh, it's me right now? The puff date?
Oh, I thought no, yeah, you go ahead and take it. I started to grab it. I think that's yours. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's been a while today, but we've got a puff date.
Let's hit it. That graphic is OG now.
All right, y'all. According to page 6, Diddy's release date has been pushed up from June 4th, 2028 to April 25th, 2028 per documents from the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Now, Diddy did enter into a drug abuse rehabilitation program in November, which we assume helped to shorten the sentence. Do we think this is a sign that Diddy has been on his best behavior and might get out sometime sooner, maybe 2027? What do y'all think?
Yes. I think Diddy has been on, I don't know that Diddy has ever been on as good behavior as he has been. I watched the documentary. Is there a world in which he's ever not been on as good as behavior as he's obviously being on right now? You know what I'm saying? The stakes are high.
Yeah, well, when he had to turn himself in, he had all of the things in his hotel room that they accused him of doing, like going into the whole trial and court case. So he is a habitual line stepper, #knucklehead. But I think when you're in prison with worse people and you want to go back to that life that a very moisturized life, you're going to do the things that you need to do so you can be back outside sliding around,
You think he's having fun in there?
I don't know. I think he's probably heard his last freestyle. Like, yo, bro, please stop. Like, we're not even a label like that right now.
I would almost bet that Diddy gets rapped at every single day. I bet somebody has hit him with some bars behind bars every single day. How is he not? How is not every single day? Because there's somebody in that jail, that prison, who is so crazy that they just want to come rap at him.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure somebody hit him with that bad boy, come out and play at some point or another.
And isn't it annoying when someone comes up to you and they're like rapping to you or singing and you're like, okay, what am I supposed to say right now? Like, hi.
And then the other thing is, think about it like this too, is like there is, people find out. They find out what you're in prison for. The other inmates, they find out, because if you're in prison for he's in prison for some bad things, but there are like bad things that you do and you end up in prison and they try to get you some justice in prison. And, but I wonder what he told them and I wonder what they know now. you know, because he's in prison for the freakiest deakiest. Without
Not
some
even the
freakiest.
freakiest deakiest. Like, he literally is in prison for violating the Mann Act, which was
That's right.
paying to have prostitutes and escorts fly across state line for sexual favors, which he didn't even participate in. He was a spectator. Like, you know what I'm saying? He flew a man in to watch the Mann act.
Yeah.
You know, and violated the Mann Act.
Yeah, he got... He's out here shipping these hoes around, male and female, and he's in prison for it.
But really, it's one of those things, kind of like the OJ thing when they got OJ for stealing his own stuff. It's because we know the other things that he wasn't convicted of, but it's like the roundabout way that they got justice. Is it right? Morally, yes. Legally, maybe not. But it's really not for that, right?
Do you think that Diddy is a soap on the rope kind of guy? Or... You know,
you think he's bending or doing the bending? What are you saying, Tanner?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, these are scenarios like, okay.
I think he's doing
Tuesday demon hours. I'm just going to jump right off in the end of, oh man, I could get canceled for this. But some of the details that came out about how he was other men while they were doing the finishing, while they were doing their things, is there like a place in this world where he meets a different part of himself while he's there?
Well, there's all you can eat finishings in jail, so there's a lot of finishings in there.
The fluffet.
Oh, the fluffet! Oh my gosh.
And I would like to think at this point in the game, prisons don't have individual bars of soap. Please tell me they've graduated to having them little soap dispenser pumps.
Imagine using the soap after someone else's like pubes on it and just community soaps.
Oh my gosh. Should we? Okay, hold up. I'm putting this out into the chat. I'm putting this out into the... Oh man, I could get canceled for this. Should we put together a care package for Diddy? Should we put some money on his commissary and say, like, from all of us here at Side Dish, stay on your best behavior? That's probably the right response, HK. I shouldn't have said that.
Why would you do that? No, hell
like,
no.
He got way money.
He still has way more money than all of us. Plus, I ain't forgot. Did he?
Yeah.
I not forgot.
Take that.
I mean, I wasn't.
Yeah, you take that.
Oh, man.
Well, moving on. Here's a crossover nobody ever saw. Basketball meets the strip club. Even though a lot of basketball players go to the strip club after the game. And we're not talking about the players, right? We're talking about our very own Atlanta Hawks, who have decided on March 16th to host a Magic City night, paying homage to Atlanta's most infamous adult club. It's going to be a vibe. Here's a flyer. Yeah, man. Magic City night.
I want that sweatshirt so bad, you don't even know.
Word. I actually have a Magic City one, but not in that colorway. That's like very dope. The Magic City night will have DC Young Fly, performance by T.I., and there also will be 2 versions of Magic City's famed chicken wings and a special hoodie available for purchase. But of course, you know, this collab got a hater on it. It's NBA player Luke Cornett, who wrote a blog post and said in part, I feel like he did it with a feather pen. Allowing this night to go forward without protest would reflect poorly on us as an NBA community, specifically in being complicit in the potential objectification and mistreatment of women in our society. We desire to provide an environment where fans of all ages can celebrate the history and culture of communities in good conscience. The celebration of a strip club is not conduct of that vision. I never heard him talk, but in my head, that's how you would have did that. What's your thoughts?
Relax, dude. Calm down. It's just a strip club. Who cares? There's way worse things going on. It's World War III, man. Just do everything.
All the things.
It's true. It's true there are other things going on, but like somebody in the NBA had to be like, yo, this is wild, y'all. You know, like somebody in the NBA had to just come around and be like, now, hold up a second. You already got dancers. We couldn't have a night to celebrate the girls with the pom-poms who come out here and shake what their mom gave them, the goodies.
They are.
30 seconds.
Different kind of pom-poms, but they are.
I know.
Yeah. This may be like the only chance we ever have of getting Bill Clinton at a game.
Yo, I don't know if you watch those clips. Bill's getting old, man.
I did. Yo, man, he forgot where he was and who he was talking to and what about. Like, yo, he was seeing some of those pictures, and it's like he went back to the moment.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, bring that back. Bring those pictures back." Like,
Yo, that one where he was like, "Yo, bring that back," and then he's like, "That was the time."
More on that tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but man, I mean, I'm here for the wings though too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not even joking. I did like that hoodie, but like, where is the best place? Do you think it's going to be more lit at the Hawks game or more lit at Magic City that night? Like, 'cause surely they're going to be having the Hawks game on.
I mean, Magic City's lit on any night just about you go to.
Yeah.
Especially
Do you think I could go to Magic City and get an official Hawks basketball?
I don't know if the cross promotion goes both ways.
How does that work?
Yeah, I don't know if you get a Hawks basketball, you might get a little Hawk 2, but I don't know.
Oh,
about
shoot!
I don't know.
Okay, March 16th. What day is that? Is that a Friday or Saturday?
Doesn't matter, Tanner. You'll be there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you know what I might do? I might do research just for Mr. Luke Cornett and just so I can observe, because I'm the head of research, and I just observe
that's a Monday. That's a good old Monday. And Magic City Mondays are legendary because that's kind of like their service industry night. So yeah.
Yo, hold on. Can we do our show live? Could I do the show live from my phone? Can we do that? Could I zoom in from Magic City?
You could probably certainly try.
The music.
We might have to figure.
The Wi-Fi is probably not good in there.
Yeah. They're telling me that I can't bring my phone out in Magic City. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I might stream from the parking lot, like I'm Hood Anchor. Yay! You know what I'm saying? That's a little Atlanta local there. All right. Okay, moving on. This story, oh boy. Okay, here we go. Got to talk about Ayisha Diaz. A lot of folks are talking about her right now. She's a New York City star tender, like bartender, but star bartender. And she's a model, and she was on the Earn Your Leisure podcast, and she revealed what it takes financially for her to be with a man. Check this out.
Take notes, because it'll work on the simp. I have a lifestyle I expect to keep.
You should be able to do it for me too. And if I can't depend on you to be able to handle what I have on my plate, then there's no reason for me and me and you to be together, because that means you're gonna hold me back, and that means I'm gonna have to be looking out after you.
What about love?
What does that mean? Financially, what does that mean, though? What does that mean? What does that mean on a monthly? What does that mean? Roughly.
Numbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 45, 50.
$50,000 a month. So you need $50,000 a month.
If you allow me, let's say my partner doesn't allow me to work, I am gonna look at you and say, are you paying all my bills? Because in order for me to sit down, somebody have to pay all my bills. And not just my bills. I need extra money, because you can't give me my bill money and then I'm left with nothing. Yeah. I need money to save too.
And you're flat. Yep.
And that's honestly, that's what really becomes expensive, because my bills alone are already really high.
Yeah.
So I need a little bit more, not just for hair and nails and stuff, but I need a little bit more because I need to be able to save, and I need a backup, because after we break up or anything happens in between me and you, I need security until I can find not another job, but you know what I mean? So I can get back into what I used to do before. I don't require my man to do it. Do I expect?
Okay, so the internets went up in flames, but is what she's saying unreasonable? Like, if a man does want her, I totally get it. If I was dating a woman and I told her not to work, then I do absolutely have to cover some of her expenses and then some, if I'm asking her not to work. But outside of that,
I mean, coming in. What'd you say, Claudia?
Yeah. No, I said, yeah, of course, if he says don't work and sit down and she's making money, I don't know if she's making money on OnlyFans or what she's making that much money on.
Claudia, I'm sorry. I'm just going to jump in real quick, because as the head of research, I did go and do some research. I researched that right there, number one. But not only does she have an OnlyFans, she also has a feet page. So if you would like to, throw some cash on them toes, then you can patronize her feet page or her OnlyFans page. So...
Whoa. So how much is the membership, Tanner?
Oh, hold on. Let me see. I still think I have to
No,
pay
how much
$2.
comes out of your account every month is what I want to know.
Mine? Not 50K, I'll tell you that.
Are you subscribed to her page, Tanner?
Hmm?
Are you subscribed to her page? She's
no,
pretty.
no.
She's beautiful.
I just do research.
Now, I definitely understand how like some dudes do fall for it, and like at first I was like, "Oh hell nah," but then when you break down, like her overhead is the overhead. If you have these properties, it costs this much to maintain everything, and somebody demands you to not work. In order for you to have that demand, you got to supply what is going to be missing from the fact you wasn't working. So you know, in this situation, yeah, fair is fair. It's all about the framing.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't
Claudia,
sound
what
as
you think?
bad.
How much?
Um,
How many Dolores? ¿Cuántos Dolores, por favor, to have Claudia Jordan be a kept woman?
well, the Kelly Blue Book value is a little bit lower than me. I'm a little bit few years younger, older than her, so I'd have to just take it down. I'll sit down for about 30.
30K?
I've made
All
more
right.
than that in a month, but I'll sit down because I'm tired. I'll
How
sit
about
down for
360
$30
a
month.
year? That 360 a year for that CJ arm candy?
For me to sit down, but like you want the extras, there's gonna be some more added on to that though. But yeah, I could sit down. I'm tired, man. I've been going since I was 15 out of paper route on my dirt bike, 72 customers. You know what I mean? Tired.
Man, you ever check on those customers?
Oh, F them. They gave me like 30-cent tips. I remember I had a sprained ankle deliver newspapers. I got to open one person for the whole week, 7 days a week. The subscription was $2.70. They left $3. I'm like, F y'all.
Dang.
They just rounded up. They didn't even try to like make it right. It's like, let me get you to 3.
Christmas, I got like $5. I'm like, I hate you. I hate y'all.
I feel like the OnlyFans and feet pages of this world have like really, and by the way, also as a side note, I think she has a kid. And the reason I say that is because if you do your research like I did, you'll notice she might have a telltale sign of having a child.
What is that?
But I feel like,
Wait. What telltale sign?
that would be that C-section scar.
Is it covered by a tattoo?
It is not covered by a tattoo.
Oh,
it's not covered by a tattoo.
Oh, so maybe it's not yet. Because usually when it's a tattoo, you're like, okay, tummy tuck.
Yeah. I think it's that. But yeah, I feel like she's probably making this kind of money on OnlyFans. And so if you're trying to tell her not to make any money, she's like, you got to replace all these fans I got.
And I remember a lot of basketball players checking for her back in the day. I used to see her, like a lot of people that I knew, like just be liking on her comments. I used to see her on social media. She's a beautiful girl. So she can set her price. People want her. Girl, go get it.
Yo, Instagram is so wild because like if you visit somebody's profile, they'll just tell you who else is following it. And who is it? Bud Crawford, the boxer, is also following her. And I was like, all right, that's a knockout.
It definitely snitches.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this man posted his thoughts on how well you know someone, or at least we think so. So it seems no one online paid attention to a word he said. Let's peep his video and see if we can pay attention.
Something I've talked with my friend for like about 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours, and it's not that deep, but it's something you should always think about when you want to say you know a person. The topic of today is about knowing a person. Now, let me ask you a quick question, and just take your time to think about it. Think of a random person, like your friend or something like that, and ask yourself, what are 5 things they like? And is that how you'd say you know them? After you named 5 things they like, now tell me this. What are 5 opinions they have?
Oh my God. I'm distracted. I couldn't even listen. All I kept thinking was a 4-leaf clover or like a 3-leaf clover or something. I don't know. Well, does anybody know what he's talking about? Because I was
I checked out because the things he looked like to me. What's in the comments?
Well, we went to the comments. All right, here's what some of the comments said. Someone said, head of state. Where the F is your ears, bro? Did we all mute him and open the comments? They said glasses are holding on to nothing but thoughts and prayers. Where are his ears? Oh my God. And they said, my brother, for the love of God, don't ever place the camera in that position on the internet or they'll finish you. Oh my goodness. Where are his ears, y'all?
Yeah, that's a very non-flattering angle. Yo, he also looks like a pinky toe that was granted its wish to be a human.
Yeah. I'm like,
I want to be a
that's
whole
wild.
man.
Aw.
That man is aerodynamic as hell.
It's like he has a bike helmet on, but like fused to his head already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also could be Gumby's black homeboy, Gunby.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
That's wild. Wow.
Man, everybody got their good angles and bad angles, and maybe
Yeah.
that one wasn't the flattering one for him. Maybe if it was more like direct on, you're gonna realize he got like.
Is it an
2
angle
good ears.
thing?
I don't know. I mean,
don't-
look at my ears. Look how crazy my ears stick out. Like you can definitely see mine. Claudia, yours are hiding behind your hair.
Yeah. It's wild when you could like post your head a certain way and your head eclipses your ears to where like you just can't see it no more.
It's just like
Maybe he's got ears like a shark. Like they just
just like flat back there.
they're like inside, like they're recessed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's
Like recessed lighting. It's like
Sure, yeah.
not recessed ears.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man,
I
God
know.
bless that man, and God
Yeah.
bless y'all in the chat.
Yeah,
God bless
absolutely.
you all. Well, up next, man, we got to get into this whole Jim Carrey situation, man. Word is on the street is he might have had a clone, and a mom goes next level to honor her son, and someone does a Clarissa Loves Papoose skit. We all got to see on 2 minutes.
I'm just.
Valerie Noval in the chat said that man had no self-esteem issues. Welcome back. At the Caesar Awards, the French version of the Oscars, Jim Carrey showed up to accept an honorary award for his career achievements. But once pics and clips from the red carpet dropped, there was comments about his face looking different, his eye color, his energy. Let's see what everybody talking.
I wrote it and I researched it and I practiced it like crazy, but it's then I watched everybody like talking 1,000 miles an hour up there receiving their awards, and I was like, I'm dead. And I made mistakes and I was like a novice, but I felt a lot of love and I felt a lot of appreciation that I tried, and what I said was true, and I really wanted to recognize my family. I wanted to recognize my dad.
Interesting. So then transformation artist Alexis Stone posted images with what looked like prosthetics, claiming he was actually the Jim Carrey we saw in Paris, but not so fast. Jim's reps and the awards organizers made it very clear that was really Jim in Paris. So you think he just got like a bad batch of fillers, or is there like some other things going afoul?
That's not Jim Carrey. Absolutely not. It didn't sound like him. The eye color is different. The face is different. He's acting weird. It looked like someone trying to be Jim Carrey. I don't know what the hell's going on. I know he was very vocal about stuff in this government. And the more stuff's coming out, the more I'm becoming a conspiracy theorist. I think there's some things, there's something to it. That's not him, y'all. It's not him. That's not him. It's not.
You're playing in our faces. That was Jazane Maxwell.
Yes.
Wow. Damn. They done put her on the red carpet and everything.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's weird because like we're so used to, I don't know. I do think it was Jim Carrey. I also think, yeah, I do. Jim Carrey's 64, you guys. He's 64 years old. He's not turning around, spreading his cheeks, answering questions anymore. He's not doing the mask. He's old and he got some filler and now his face is stretched tight and he looks a little different.
But why is the voice different and the eye color?
I don't think the eye color is different. I think like if I kicked off these lights right now, my eye color would be different than, whether or not the light is bright and hitting you versus it's not. Colors aren't always the exact same. There's shades of it.
The voice.
But the voice, he was talking like there was a sledgehammer resting gently on his nuts as he talked, but he was standing, so there was that.
Yeah.
So he sounded off. He didn't have the high energy gravitas that we're used to him having.
I know.
Where's the real
Are we chalking that up to old age?
I don't know. It could be any number of things. It could be like whatever he drank earlier that evening. Like some sort of throat coat could change the tone of his voice. His energy could change if he's on antidepressants. We don't know. No one wants to think that Jim Carrey could be susceptible to needing or those kinds of things, but he certainly could be. And so there's a lot that could happen to somebody.
It's a clone.
Or it's a clone.
Clone. It's not him, you guys. Where is Jim Carrey? I'm worried. I like him.
Next time y'all see him looking like this in the street, you grab that face. Try to unmask him like a Scooby-Doo villain.
You just kind of get down to the bottom of it. But you got to yell, "Alrighty then," when you do it. That's how you.
Alrighty then. Yes.
That's what happens. Yeah, man.
Oh no,
I would like to see another like Ace Ventura or another Mask movie with Jim Carrey, though. If he's still got one more in him.
Yeah, he just got to paint his face now green. You need the extra. It's taking the shape.
This is really bothering me. I'm bothered by this, you guys. I've been thinking about this. I really think something happened to him.
You think you think they snatched him up?
I do. Listen, there's other people they say will clone. I'm like, why would they care? But him being so vocal and all the stuff that's happening now and all of the weird stuff that we're becoming privy to now, I think there's nothing that is beyond the pale now that we could be like, oh, that would never happen. Yes, it's happening. Yeah. It is happening, y'all. That is a clone. Jim, where you at?
Even Tila Tequila was right at the end of the day.
Yo,
she was saying, you know what I mean? And everybody we thought was crazy was actually telling the truth on time.
That's true. I listen. I will make a full apology video when we unearth this Jim Carrey clone. Like of all the clones, why we gotta clone Jim Carrey?
Because he has a big platform and he's a white man that is like on the other side. Like he's like going against the establishment. He knows stuff about Hollywood. I'm telling you, he knows.
Oh, he knows. Oh,
he knows. And I think he's so credible. Remember, look it up. I think a couple years back, he was really vocal at one of the award shows. And everybody was like, whoa, like he used his platform to like really put his foot down. And he didn't look like that. And then the next time we see him, he looks like this. He looks like, that actor that had all the really bad work done on his face. Mickey Rourke. It looks a little bit like that.
Somebody in the chat said that too.
Yeah. Oh, somebody in the chat said that's Jen Carrey. And then someone else said, if they can clone Tyrone, they can clone Jim. And
another one. That's another one looks like an old British woman. Like that's true. I'm sad, y'all. I'm bothered by this. All right. This story here sounds like a soap opera. So Spanish actress, TV personality Ana Obregón was hit by tragedy when her son, Alice, passed away from cancer at 27. Now, before he died, her son had frozen his sperm because he wanted to have children one day. Well, here's the plot twist. Ana goes to the U.S. because surrogacy is illegal in Spain, uses a surrogate a donor egg in her son's frozen sperm to conceive a child. A baby girl is born. Biologically, it's her granddaughter. Legally, she's the mother. Is this a crazy story for a grandma raising the baby? Isn't this just another day for a Black person? What do y'all think about this?
Yeah, mad grandparents raised us. There's that. But it's also par for the course. Like certain things, like the technology is here now that wasn't there years ago for this to be a possibility back in the day. And I just hope she has enough gas in the tank to at least make it to she's 18.
Yeah. I mean, crazy. Some people out here cloning dogs, and so this lady used the power of science to give herself her son's child. Like I don't have an issue with it. I'm like you, HK. It's like I hope you knew what you're doing. I'm asking out of my own ignorance here. The surrogate gave birth to the child. Right. She didn't give birth to her own grandchild.
Right. I thought so at first, but yeah, it's a surrogate. But it's still weird to me.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
I don't know, y'all. This is kind of weird.
I mean, you never know how you're going to react to like losing your child, because that's not the natural process and order of things. And I think when you try to get something that's as close as you can get to your kid, maybe your kid's potential future kid is the best you can do. Weird for many, but everybody grieves differently, I guess.
Also, it's true, we don't know what he said to her, because if he was freezing his sperm at 27, this is something he was thinking about,
Yeah, he probably knew because he's dying of cancer. Okay. Once again, cats over kids for me.
Cats over kids. Cats over kids. Will the real Jim Carrey please stand up? Okay, moving on. Claressa Shields. She loves her man Papoose, and she's not going to let anybody try to clown that. So, two social media creators made a skit reenacting some of the GWOAT's live streams with her and her man Pop. Check this out.
They took me on a shopping spree. Chanel, Louis, Gucci, Prada. Y'all talking about what Pat at? Pat right here, spending his own money. The best rapper alive. It's the GWOAT and Pat. The Mrs. Trendsetter. Yeah, my man. Whatever I do, they bite. Was that Remy? Was that bitch Remy? What the fuck? My baby took me shopping. Y'all talking about my man ain't got no money. Pep got that. Pep outside. Man, baby, show me what you working with. My baby got a job, baby. Yeah, it's Pep money. That ain't my money. Hey, baby, put my money back. 18 and no. Get with it.
Oh, that's Claressa Shields and some dude. Hey, how you? Hey, can I get your autograph?
Get Pep autograph too. My man, he the best rapper alive. Whoa.
All right, now if you paid real close attention there, you could have seen a little social commentary. Because Claressa keeps an eye on what the streets are saying about her. She hopped in the comments and she said, "You weird as hell and a hater, whack ass video." What do you think, guys? Should Claressa just join in on the laughs, or does she have a right to feel offended?
She has the right to feel offended. And my face muscles didn't move at all during it. You know what I mean? Like, let them be. You know what I'm saying? She goes out there, she fights the fight, she beats people up in the ring. Papoose is holding his girl down, sparring, training with her. Like, who they really bothering? You know what I mean?
I think it just wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
If it was funnier, we could be like, "Oh, come on, be a better sport." But I'm with her. It's like, if you're gonna make fun of me, please make it funny. Because if not, I'm like, now I'm really more offended. Like, make it be good.
Yeah, if at least be funny. I think what has happened is like people realize that Claressa takes in a lot of content that involves her. And so if they know they can reach out and kind of touch her, that's why they're doing this stuff. Because I'm like you guys, I didn't think it was that funny.
Yeah, I think when people know that you'll respond and can get a rise out of you, they're more prone to do it more often. And, sometimes you just got to be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Hit it with half a bar.
Yep.
What's that? Tubi?
All right. No, I think we're taking a quick break. I think we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. When we come back, we got Tubi Tuesday and a whole lot more. We'll be getting in the comments here in a minute. See you guys in 2.
Oh, my bad. Welcome back. It is time for Tubi Tuesdays, where we spotlight the most viral scenes from Tubi. Now, today we're going to the Carter's family reunion, where they navigate the chaos of throwing a family reunion without the original host. And an unexpected cameo steals the dance scene. Check this out.
Do you wanna be mine? Do you wanna be my baby at the end of the night? Would you like to take my hand? I can be your midnight man. I can give you everything that you were hoping that I can. And you've been driving me insane. Damn, I really love your brain. I love your hair, I love your style, I love your ass, I love your smile. Would it be a reckless claim to say I think you feel the same?
Oh, wow.
What the hell? So let's go out and dance once more. Let our bodies go explore rhythms and melodies that please the dance floor.
Is that Casper? Yo, that's like from the 90s.
The millennium.
What do you think that? I haven't seen the movie, so I just have to guess. Is that like the abortion that came and danced with them? Maybe.
That's like from Ally McBeal back in the day or something like that. That was like one of the first viral like computer clips in the 90s on the internet.
I think that came with like Windows. Like it was like one of the clip files you could get after the 2000s. That's wild.
That's crazy.
And everybody there looked like somebody else who you like kind of like. That's weird.
That's a baby ghost. I think that's a baby ghost to remind you of the decision you made.
Evidently, the baby shows up in the movie whenever people are high, and then there's just a baby. I guess that's crazy.
What phone,
Claudia? If you were in this movie,
I'd kill it. I kill it. Look, I already have the hood on. I worked for you guys tonight.
Oh, hey.
Executioner.
Yeah, there she is.
Plan C.
Don't bring no ghost babies around here.
Come here, baby. Or should I say baby ghost?
That's crazy. Claudia Jordan is a Ghostbuster, but she only busts baby ghosts. That's crazy.
Who needs Roe versus Wade when you got Claudia Jordan?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Who needs Roe versus Wade? We have Jordan versus Babes.
There we go.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so this next story kind of stinks. Scientists are back with some wonky news that you never knew you needed. All right, get ready, guys. Today's fun fact. We thought twice as much as scientists originally thought, thanks to, we know this now because of smart underwear. Scientists say that we're not passing gas 14 times a day, which is what they used to think, but we are in fact averaging 32 toots about once, which is about one toot every 45 minutes. How did they find this out, you might say? Well, the University of Maryland invented smart underwear, which is a device that snaps into your undies and measures hydrogen levels in your gas so they can better understand gastrointestinal issues. This is essentially a Fitbit for your farts. So the question is, if the average person farts once every 45 minutes, who here has farted at least once since this show has started?
Nothing this show.
I don't think we've reached the 45-minute mark yet. So
yeah,
we're right at 40 minutes.
Ask me again in like 5 minutes.
Tanner, how about you?
I do this crazy thing where I like don't let it happen, and then I get into like a private space, and then I pollute the air. And because I'm nervous about that happening in public and around people.
Yeah, it's the slow leak method.
Oh, the slow leak.
Yeah, like where you like suppress it, kind of like you're throwing yourself on a grenade, and you absorb it, and then like just slowly like just leak it out as you leave. kind of like chemtrails, but for like
booty.
ground. Yeah,
like chemtrails. Yeah,
crop dusting, but like low altitude.
Yes.
Yeah. Gradual.
There you go.
Some low altitude. Do you guys have any really embarrassing fart stories? Anybody?
Yo, one time I was on an elevator and I was on the elevator by myself. and I thought I was gonna be on the elevator by myself. And I don't know, they catered food that day, man, and it was like saucy. And so I released the Kraken. And then on the 7th floor, somebody got on the elevator. So I got off the elevator, you know, because I didn't want them to have that memory of me.
You got exposed.
Yeah, but I mean, I hope they made it to lobby, you know what I'm saying? But but we wasn't gonna sit in that moment together, but you know, because I thought that was
that's the worst. The elevator door opened early. You thought you had 7 floors to...
And you just got off that floor and they stepped on that elevator. They're like, and then the doors closed.
You know it's you.
They're like, no, while they're going down.
So they're stuck in the gas chamber when you're out of it and you left.
Yeah, they get off the elevator. They got jaundice.
Pink eye. That it is. You never know.
I can't be the only one.
I have definitely done it on an elevator, but I've definitely like waited where it's like I wait until like that lobby is about to open and I try to hit it between floor number 2 and floor number 1. So the audible evidence is done by the time that the doors open. And then I just skedaddle out of there, even if there's like a whole 3 or 4 people about to get on. And then I just laugh to myself.
One of my good friends in Rhode Island, she told me that her guy was rocking her mic, I guess you'd say. He was hooking her up, and she couldn't help it, and she released him right in his face.
Wow. Wow.
We would remember that sort of thing too. Like, you know, like, yeah, like, and not even fondly at that either. Like,
that's gonna be so embarrassing. Oh my God.
Here I am putting in that work. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna leave y'all with that. And when we come back, man, we got a poll reveal and not too far away from everybody's favorite game. Whose cousin is it? And more. See y'all in 2 minutes.
That's crazy. He's putting in that work.
Welcome back to Side Dish, man. A couple things we want to celebrate real quick. Big happy birthday shout out to one of our day ones. Nicole O'Brien is celebrating a birthday today. Little birthday celebratory dance. And also, our director, Will, his wife, Brandy, is celebrating her birthday today as well. So happy solar return, as the woken ones say.
Oh, that's right. Are we out of Mercury rising or whatever that is now?
Mercury retrograde?
Mercury retrograde, yeah.
Isn't it always Mercury retrograde? That's when things supposed to go bad.
Yeah, like based on the things that are happening currently, I think we're definitely still in it. Probably at the beginning of the first chapter. Still, like it's
peak retrograde right now.
Yeah,
Peak
super peak.
retrograde.
Yo, it was crazy. Like I saw like one of like our U.S. fighter pilots like got shot down by like friendly fire, and yo, man, he parachuted out of his plane like G.I. Joe, and like landed in the middle of a field somewhere like in Kuwait, and like they was trying to run up on him with sticks. He's like, yo, chill, American. He talked them down. Like, you know, his diplomacy skills were great, but it's just an interesting time that we're living in right now in totality. You know.
Do you believe that they're saying we only lost 6 people so far? I don't believe that at all. I saw stuff online saying that they're lying about the casualties. 6 people.
I don't believe much of anything that these people say.
I'm telling you, they're lying about the numbers. And Jim Carrey's a clone, y'all.
Yo, what emoji could represent clone in the chat? You know what? Everyone throw up a mask or a robot emoji if you think Jim Carrey is a clone in the chat. We just want to see something real quick.
We're just gonna see something.
And you also could drop names in the chat on who else you think was a clone. 'Cause I remember like, you know, back in like, I don't know, like when he got out of jail, everybody was like Gucci Mane's a clone.
And Dave Chappelle, he sounds different. He's all muscular. He was so scrawny before. For a while, I was like, his demeanor's like so. His voice is different now.
People thought Paul McCartney was a clone, or we had a fake Paul McCartney for a long time. There were people living in that timeline. Plus some people think we got a fake Avril Lavigne because she looks a little different these days.
Joe Biden.
Well, he is a clone. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows. Everyone.
Someone with the mask on it looked like.
Right.
Like I feel like Joe Biden was only kept alive by a spell. Like every night someone would say a prayer that would resurrect the corpse, and he would go out there and try his best to do things, you know what I'm saying, and look alive.
But now we wish we had the health issues of Joe Biden with Trump, because I feel like Trump is even worse. He's like falling apart, rashes, dookie diapers, fat ankles, bloated, red, just everything. Teeth falling out, spit,
ear healed back 100%.
All these health ailments, but yet the cartilage is regenerated in his ear like crazy. I've never seen that ever happen in history.
Only in Wolverine movies does the skin heal back that fast. Like Mike bit Holyfield ear off, and it's still, you know, it's giving Spock, right? Because it's like Keebler. My man got his joint clipped by a bullet allegedly, and you know, and here he is, perfect 2 ears. Go
crazy,
figure.
So weird. Fake. So
weird.
Fake.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe we're saying too many things, too many educated things like Jim Carrey, and that's what came and got YouTube tonight.
Well, you know what? This is true. Like the woke took us down. Shout out to everybody who found us on the Fox Soul YouTube Live. But I'm gonna give you a tell, right? If I've ever been cloned or compromised, you'll see me wearing a cowboy hat.
Oh, because you're not a Cowboys fan.
No, not a Dallas Cowboys fan, but like not a but an actual cowboy hat. Like,
okay, now hold on.
Anywhere wearing a cowboy hat, they done got to me.
Hold on, HK. Cowboy hats are a lot of fun. Yeah,
I mean, they're a lot of fun if you like cowboys. I don't know. I look stupid in a cowboy hat. No. If you ever see me wearing one, they got me. They got me, and it's not the real me.
Tanner, how will we know that it's not the real you? Like, what would be different that like the clone doesn't do that you do?
What would be the clone thing that I would do? Let me think about something that I really hate.
Like something that you're lacking. Like Mike. Okay, if I ever show up and I'm not cussing or I quit gambling, or I like kids, you know that's a fake. That's a clone. That's not me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like if I ever see you doing like some children's charity work.
Yeah, like babysitting or whatever, or
it's like I
could do short doses of them, but not like long term.
Fair enough,
man. Oh, we even got somebody in the comments, Sharon Clark, talking about Paul is dead. There, I knew we had one somewhere. That's a classic. That's a classic one. Well, if you caught me, what would it be? I don't know. If you caught me, like, I don't even know. I'm like caught off guard.
If we saw, okay, yeah. Justin Harris said Disney started making clones in the 90s. If we saw Tana in a do-rag,
oh yeah,
that we know he's been compromised.
Yeah, if you catch me in a bonnet, just know that the clone me, that they're using me. They're using me to start riots. They're trying to get me to mess things up. They were like, he was close to getting an invite. Now we're gonna take it from him. Like that was know that that's coming for me. Yeah.
Like if Tanner came back like he was all like MAGA and he's like, you know, make America great again hat.
That's it. Yeah. If you catch me out here talking about them illegals and and women need to be in the kitchen, then you know. I mean, that's, by the way, that's just my regular voice. Like if you hear me talking like this, I mean, I can.
So Headkrack, from you, if we see you in a cowboy hat, we should be concerned that's not you. You've been cloned.
Be very concerned.
If I'm like talking about having kids or just want to spend too much time with them or not cussing. And Tanner, if you're MAGA.
Yeah.
If you're MAGA, yeah. Okay.
Keep us accountable. Shout out to Big Sis Chris in the comments who said if you see her eating a Reese's. That's a strong
chat, can you tell us? Yeah, chat, can you tell us like how we would know it's not you? Like we might get something funny from that. What would you do?
That'd be good.
What would be like something like, all right, it's not me if I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Let us know in the chat.
Probably Justin Harris if he's not smoking. All right, man. Whose cousin is it? See y'all in 2. Like, it's a very 420.
All right, here we are. It's time for everybody's game. You know what it is. Welcome back when overtime turns into sexy time with your supervisor.
Whose cousin is it?
Whose mother effing cousin? Okay, here we go. A 31-year-old Florida cop, Florida, was arrested by his own department after allegedly stealing over $14,000 in fake overtime. He allegedly submitted more than 200 hours of overtime that he did not work.
Now, instead of patrolling the streets, he was allegedly spending that overtime at his boss's house. And plot twist, the boss was also his girlfriend.
Hitting it with that nightstick. So while taxpayers thought he was doing traffic duty, he was on booty duty, allegedly. And she says she didn't approve his timesheets and knew nothing about it. Therefore, there was a scheme.
Okay, but shortly after she resigned, and him, well, he was charged with grand theft, organized fraud, and official misconduct. All right. Whose brazen po-po cousin was this?
That's a tricky one.
Yeah, Florida, 31, dating the boss.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the Florida of it all definitely lends energy to Tanner's cousin. You know, strong. You know, especially like being in law enforcement. Not saying that we're not in that too, but to get palsy wowsy enough to be spending time at the boss's crib, yeah, you gotta be familiar.
I think it's a black man that's really good in bed, and he has a white boss, and she fetishized him, and he had a big one, and they had great sex, and she lost her mind a little bit. I think white woman, black man is the cop.
Okay, all right.
She was like, "Ooh,
Very specific.
yeah." I'm feeling that. No.
31 years old, arrested by his own department, $14,000. Spending that time overtime at his boss's house. We don't know where in Florida. We don't have a whole lot of it.
I never certain parts of Florida that would make it other just because of locale and location. Like it could be a Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa situation.
Yeah, it's interesting.
There's a lot. There's a lot of charges: grand theft, organized fraud, official misconduct. I think she got mad. I think she turned on him.
Damn.
Okay. Number of charges is always one of those things. That's that red flag that does make me move away from my cousin.
And I think the sex was just like pop in. She's an older white woman, young black man, making her feel good. I just make me feel good. Like
she got away with resigning. Make me feel good. You get an Oscar for that.
She got away with resigning, but he got the charges.
Okay, Claudia, I'm with you. Yeah. I'm with you. One of my cousins, one of your cousins.
Yeah, I'm gonna go against the grain and stand on this hill by myself, even though everything that you guys are saying makes absolutely all the sense, and sometimes it's just too good to be true. So I'm just gonna say that it's Tanner's cousin. A lot of people saying mixed couple. We got Ratchet 1595. Callie Stacking said Tanner shade. Lisa Burgess said Claudia's right. Lovely Libra said proper speaking black man, and for reference it is Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, are we ready to do it? I mean, me and Claudia are basically saying
united.
Y'all's cousin, my cousin, accomplice.
All right then. Well, no further ado, let's move that van. Let's go. Let's go, Christian Madsen. Let's go.
Wow.
Claudia, how did we miss this?
I don't know. I think he's biracial.
Christian Madsen with the blue eyes.
Beard. With the beard. White boys don't be wearing that. Well, except you, Tanner. Oh, wow. He has the same beard as you. But you're mixed. I already told you you're biracial.
Oh, that's right.
In high school, people probably told him he looked like Justin Timberlake or Kevin Federline. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd probably go to the black place to get a cut.
He was eating that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, I can't believe we were so wrong. I felt we had that with Tanner.
I did too. I felt really good about your reasoning because they hit him with all the charges.
Yeah. He got a black daddy. And they saw him. They was like, oh, no, we're going to charge this one up. We don't want to, bad example.
Yeah, that was like definitely the guy who, what were we talking about last week? The people who like move through black culture, and Justin Timberlake was one of them.
Vacationer, yeah.
Oh, a vacationer. Don't you know that guy at a certain point was like, you know, like, that dude was hitting them moves. You know he was.
Absolutely. You're so right, Tanner. Yeah.
Wow.
Hold up to the house, listen to Bubba Sparks. All right, yo, listen, man. Appreciate y'all liking, subscribing. Don't forget to follow, tell others we out here. And thank y'all, man.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Oh, man. Such a fun week ahead. I can't wait.
No doubt.
Bye.